There is a deep fielder back on the leg side, but he is stationed very square. Prompted a field change where mid-wicket has come in behind square now on the leg side. Year-old lefts.
Oh.
He certainly looked promising, didn't he, Sammy?
He looked really comfortable.
Without loss.
छोटे-छोटे लम्हों का अनोखा सफर, कमला पसंद, अनोखा स्वाद.
You have trusted us for so many years. Now presenting yet another reason to trust us even more. Presenting My Team Rummy with lowest platform fees of 5%. Download the app now.
So TKR being asked to bat first and have done a very good job of it, mounting 185 for 3. In reply, so far, just 2 overs been bowled. It's been a solid one by the Tridents. They're 17 without loss. Jason Holder at the toss. Asked TKR to bat first, which is pretty much the theme so far. Jaden Seals, the new bowler, into the attack. Another young, exciting talent who's recently played in the Under-19 World Cup in South Africa and shone there amongst his peers around the world. It certainly does look like he's got the goods.
They're very impressive in his first 2 outings. For 21 in the last match. And when you backed in that he bowled to Andrew Russell, look at that, in the 19 World Cup 2020 in South Africa.
Up and away, there's a hero maximum. Johnson Charles just picking that up and helping it all the way to the leg side boundary.
And this is his strength, Johnson Charles. He loves these types of deliveries, that length in particular. Fawad Ahmed has to chase after the ball, almost in the car park. But just helping this one along the way. Johnson Charles, very strong leg side.
You have to be very, very careful with the line you bowl to Johnson Charles. That is his preferred scoring side. Strong bottom hand, whether it's the pull shot or that pick-up shot. He'll pick it up from middle and off. So really your line needs to be a foot wide. Here he comes. Fawad Ahmed after chasing that ball down out of the car park. Warmed up, ready to go.
Yeah, just getting in some cardio. Players will check to make sure that it is the same ball. All set again.
Nicely worked into the leg side. It won't go to the boundary, but they'll pick up at least 2.
Continues to learn, continues to develop. Jaden Seals. This is his last match against the Talawas. Picking up 2 crucial wickets. This one of Glenn Phillips was well set. So making an impact straight away in his debut season. Tom Johnson Charles in this situation is very dangerous.
Clubbed, just palmed it over the top for 6. Munro back there, stationed right on the boundary, but just not tall enough to be able to rein that in.
So this is an opportunity This is a chance. I'm sure you'll be disappointed. Jaden Seals certainly will be. But powerfully struck. Look at that. Just bursting through the hands of Colin Monroe and tipped over the bar, as we would say. 100th hero maximum in CPL 2020. And 2 sixes coming from this over. But absolutely pummeled by Johnson Charles.
Pulled away again and just rolling the wrists on this one for 4. So Johnson Charles, as you say, Samuel Baddery, in this situation is lethal. He knows he's got a license just to go for everything. He's such a powerful striker. Just the start the Tridents were searching for.
Another lesson, another learning opportunity for the young fast bowler out of Trinidad, Jaden Seals. He's had 2 good matches, put under pressure in this one. 19 coming off his first over.
Wicket dropping back, so 2 back on the leg side. Very clever play there from Johnson Charles. Happy to pick up the single to finish the over. A very good one at that. 20 coming from it. It's 37 without loss.
सुन वेस्ट इंडीज में T20s on. Cricket on तो Dream 11 on. Make your team now.
Start by the Tridents just after 3 overs, made their way to 37. A dream start, really. Another 3 overs left in this power play. Hero donating $50, remember, $50 for every 6 that's hit in this tournament. We've reached 100, so we're up to 5,000 USD. That goes to various charities to do with our COVID heroes out there. They also produce a pretty good bike, the Hero Hunk.
To salute all our frontline staff, all of those who have taken this pandemic, as we all strive to deal with these unusual times.
Sun on the right into the attack. Starting with a wide. So Pollard turning to his most experienced wicket taker. Sun on the right. Amazing cricketer, 75 wickets in his CPL career.
So credit to the Tridents batting, having to force Karen Pollard to play his struck card very early in proceedings. Narayan coming into the 4th over of this chase. You can get him to bowl his overs quite early. Really sets you up towards the back end. The less experienced bowlers, of course, there is Trinbago who is zeroing on that special landmark.
Yeah, but it's going to fall safely. I'll look for 2. They hesitated, but managed to get there comfortably. I was just going to say, given the start they've had, they can probably afford to be a little bit careful around Narayan's overs because they've had that real instant acceleration, so they could manage his overs.
And that's where the game awareness comes in. And understanding the requirements at different phases. You're 100% right. You can be a little bit more circumspect given the start and understand that Sunil Narayan is brought on to take a wicket to break this partnership. And if you can negate that and score perhaps singles off him, odd boundary, then you would take that.
It'd be a different story if they weren't going at the rate they were going prior to this over. They're still going at 9 and over, and I think if they can get away with Narayan bowling his 4 overs for, let's say, a runner ball without a wicket, it'll help them with their pursuit for this big total of 186 for victory. Four coming from the over, it's 41 without loss.
मेरा नाम कुलदीप तोमर है। वैसे तो टाइम बहुत कम मिला है, फिर भी मैंने 4-4.5 लाख रुपए करीब MPL से कमा लिए।
Download the MPL app from mpl.live.
Required, the 96 balls remaining in this contest, and I think we're in for a real treat here. Johnson Charles has got himself in with 33 off 19, and Shea Hope is just settling as well at the crease. He's played one magnificent drive already for 4. They've got plenty of depth in their batting lineup, the Tridents, so they'll give this total a good shake.
Testament to that start. The most experienced bowler in the Trinbago Knight Riders bowling lineup has been given the ball. Look at that monumental statistics there. 499 wickets to Moody.
In the air, hasn't quite got it. This could be it. Oh, it's missed. That could have been the magic number. And I think it may have been a
Long time, just not getting there. Darren Bravo, what a moment that would have been. Taking the catch off his brother for his 500 in the end.
Give his brother. Slow ball lifted over mid-wicket for 6. Another hero maximum for Johnson Charles.
Was picking this one. Johnson Charles off the hands of Dwayne Bravo. And absolutely crunching that one over wide long on. Really an imperious touch. The man from St. Lucia, Johnson Charles. I mentioned to your question earlier, Tom Moody, about maybe 45-50 in the power play. Well, they're just about one shy.
I thought you were a bit conservative with that. Particularly, you know Johnson Charles and what he's capable of doing. He's not going to just potter around, is he? Half an appeal from Bravo, but going well down the leg side. And that brings up the 50, that leg by.
So a really good start. And as we would have expected, the defending champions up against the 3-time champions. Really entertaining contest so far. So those of you who are at home looking on, don't go anywhere. This promises much.
Shea Hope doing his job there perfectly. Rotating the strike. He just needs to anchor this innings and allow the likes of Johnson Charles to free up their shoulders and play their natural game. Run chase like this, it's so important to have that navigator, I call it, that person who's prepared to bat through the innings and allow the likes of Johnson Charles to get as much strike as possible. Kick short for the hind leg out. Very, very lucky indeed.
batsmen to come. Corey Anderson, Calmier. So there's some pedigree in there for the Barbados Tridents. Jonathan Carter, Ashley Lewis, captain himself, Jason Holder. Everyone will have their part to play as we go deeper into this innings.
That'll be wide. So 1 ball remaining in this over. 10 coming from so far. Forward away and wide and forward Ahmed, another run away for 4 to finish off. Yet another good over for the Tridents. 5 gone, it's 56 without loss.
Soon, West Indies में T20s on. Cricket on, तो Dream 11 on. Make your team now.
Pulling that around the corner. A lot that Farwood Ahmed could do there at short fine leg. Made his way to 45. Just the 9 dots. Four 4s and 3 6s for Johnson Charles, and pretty much dominant through the leg side, square on the leg side, as you'd expect.
But when you hear commentators talk about thinking on your feet, that is exactly what Karen Pollard has to do. From this information, his bowlers must shift their lines to outside off, push Johnson Charles to score through that offside. Because the Tridents, they're doing a fantastic job so far in this run chase. So Lorraine might want to be bowling that outside off stump line, but from what we see with the field, there's no sweeper through that offside. Remains very straight. Single taken. Good afternoon, Danny Morrison.
Afternoon, Darren Ganga. God, I love the food here. Oh, I know the crew, we're hanging in. We're hanging tough. I haven't had all my food. Let's go off the straight. Wow. Say, mentioned at length this fresh new pitch on the other side of the square. Tufty grass covering on the 22 yards. This chap will always get a go. I get the spin off glass. Seemed right. So yeah, but things are going rather swimmingly for those in blue. And rather well indeed. Look at the difference. Knight Riders, well, they were 37 for 1 at the same point.
Shehoop, run a ball 9. He's played his part in this partnership. In time, he will need to lift that strike rate, but for now, doing a fantastic job in this run chase. So far, so good in this contest. We spoke about the clash of champions, both teams, 59 without loss.
You have